Music, friends, and drinks. This might look like a typical bar, but there's one thing missing: alcohol. A new wave of bars is creating a buzz without the booze, as a growing number of people explore sobriety. Millie Gooch is one of them. She's been alcohol-free for more than 3 years and founded the Sober Girl Society.
When I drank, I found the next day I had really bad anxiety that would last kind of 2 to 3 days, and I realised that it was the alcohol in general was having quite a big impact on my mental health. There isn't one part of my life that hasn't been positively impacted by not drinking. So whether that's my physical health, my mental health, my finances, stronger relationships with my friends and family, I just feel like I enjoy life a lot more.
Global sales of non-alcoholic drinks are surging. Market research firm IWSR says the category is growing ahead of its alcoholic counterparts.
Last year, even throughout the pandemic, no alcohol spirits grew at around 30%, whereas globally the spirits market fell about 7%. And equally in beer, you've got no alcoholic beer, in particular things like Heineken Zero, growing at double-digit rates, whereas the beer market last year also fell significantly. The largest category in the no alcohol space is beer, which is sort of over 90% of the volume of no alcohol products.
Abstinence challenges like Dry January and a growing interest in health and wellness are behind the trend.
I think this was a trend that existed prior to COVID, and I think that COVID just accelerated it. We've just seen people become more and more aware of what the different effects of foods are on their body, what alcohol does to their body, how they feel the next day. People are just more aware of these things.
Alcohol still far outsells non-alcoholic drinks, but it's one of the fastest growing categories in the industry.
The no alcohol market today across beer, wines and spirits is worth around $6.6 billion US, and we're forecasting that to grow to around $11.5 billion US by 2025. We very much believe that the no alcohol trend is going to continue. You see ever increasing health consciousness among consumers and a desire to moderate drinking, and that's not going to go away. We also see increasing investment from the major spirits and beer producers in particular, who see this as a key growth area for them.
It's actually very exciting because the category's got a lot bigger since I first stopped drinking. But I think at the start I really relied on them. If I ever fancied sort of a beer, I would go with an alcohol-free beer. I still really love good drinks. They just don't have to have alcohol in them.
It's not just people who've quit drinking entirely who are indulging in a non-alcoholic drink. They're catering for the trend towards moderation.
75% of people that come into Sands Bar on a regular basis do not identify as being sober or being in recovery. A lot of people just want to drink less. A lot of people are just wanting to socialize without having the hangover or without having any alcohol or less alcohol.
I don't have to worry about leaving my car here and getting an Uber home. And, you know, I'll wake up without a headache.
For some, it's about moderation or a healthier lifestyle. But for others like Millie, it's a new way of life.
There's nothing about my life that has got worse as a result of not drinking, so I can't see any reason why I would ever want to go back.